What's going on, folks? Nick Sanchez here, and we are back at it again with another quick review. So today we got a 2024 Mazda CX-90 PHEV Premium Plus. Let me go ahead and read off some of the specs here for you. So since it's a hybrid, it's going to have part gasoline, part electric motor. The engine is going to be a eSkyActiv G 2.5 liter four-cylinder gas engine. For the electric motor, you're going to have 68 kilowatt eSkyActiv PHEV motor. Going to give you a total overall MPGe of 56, towing capacity of 3,500 pounds. If you use premium fuel, your horsepower is going to be at 323 at 6,000 RPMs. With regular fuel, that's going to be at 319. Your torque is going to be at 369 at 4,000 RPMs. Now I have this one in this beautiful artisan red with the white Napa leather interior. But before getting further into the review, shout out to Roger Beasley Mazda, located in Austin, Texas, for giving me a chance to use the vehicle. If you are on the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle and live in the Austin area, we got 3 convenient locations here for you. You can also check out the inventory at rogerbeasleymazda.com, and I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description down below. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and get right into the review. All right, folks, so let's go ahead and provide the walk around. Now, if you did watch my regular CX-90 review, it's going to be pretty similar with the exception of the PHEV. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So the rear, you do have your rear windshield wiper. You will have the privacy glass. Down below, you have this nice chrome trim. And let's go ahead and back on up. Now, on the right-hand side, you do have this new badge, eSkyActiv PHEV. And then on the left-hand side, the CX-90 all-wheel drive. Up top, you do have the shark fin antenna, as well as some roof rails. Let's go ahead and pan to the side. You will have 21-inch alloy wheels, as well as privacy glass in the rear. And of course, one thing I thought was a really nice touch was Mazda right there etched into that chrome piece. Now, of course, the other new badging is this PHEV with a nice little chrome piece underlying the PHEV text right there. And then my favorite part of the CX-90 personally is this front grille right here. It's beautiful, glossy, matte black, as well as the nice complementary chrome piece down below. And overall, this artisan red, big fan. Now, I know Mazda's well known for the reds, such as the Soul Red, for example. And this artisan red is no different. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle. And before checking out the trunk area, let's go ahead and check out the key fob. Here it is. Regular Mazda key fob. On the side, you have lock, unlock, the lift gate, and of course the emergency button. So let's go ahead and sneak a peek here. This will be a third row vehicle, so with the third row up, here's the cargo capacity. And let's go ahead and check out underneath. We got this nice little setup with the cubby holes. And if I can reach into here and show you, you got the spare tire right underneath that. And let's go ahead and check out the left side. We do have a nice little light, additional AC charging port right there. On the right hand side, similar with regular cigarette lighter. Overall, very simple, very clean. And for this third row, you just tug on this rope, and that's all I got to do to bring those seats forward. And I do have one seat down, but let me go ahead and show you what the cargo capacity is with the second row completely down. And in order to do that, all I got to do is just pull on this lever right here. The seat comes down, and let me go ahead and show you. So in the event you need some space back here in the cargo area, you got plenty of space. You know, your trips to the home improvement store or wherever you're going, plenty of space there for you. And closing it back up, you do have the electronic liftgate, one touch, and there you go. Let's go ahead and check out the rear passenger seats. Opening it on up, you are greeted by this nice white leather on the sides, a couple of cup holders down below. You do have this privacy screen slash shade blocker right there, very nice. And check out these seats. Beautiful white with this nice little accent piece right down in the middle. You will have armrests. Let me go ahead and pull that down. And then right in the center, you do have some cup holders right here. Here is the AC controllers with heated seats and rear vents. You have a couple of charging ports right there. And then up above, you do have the nice panoramic roof. Taking a peek behind us, here is the third row. So let's go ahead and take a seat. As you notice, you will have charging port, cup holders, your AC vent, as well as a little latch right there. Left hand side, same setup, charging port, cup holders, little AC vent right there. And here's an overall shot of what it looks like from the rear seat. You can see the center console, the panoramic roof, and the infotainment center from this view. And with this trim level, you will have the collapsible side mirrors. So the vehicle is currently locked, my keys in the pocket. And of course, just tug on it right there, automatically unlocks. And you're greeted by this nice similar setup, the white leather with the wood grain laminate, a couple of cup holders down below. And then here's those beautiful seats once again. Of course, electronic seats with lumbar support. And let's go ahead and take a seat. Now we're finally behind the CX-90 PHEV. Okay, so down on the bottom left, you'll have your SkyActiv technology right here. Perimeter alert, TCS off, the fuel door, of course the memory seats, and the electronic liftgate right there. And let's go ahead and pan back. On the steering wheel itself, you'll have your source button right there, Bluetooth info, the smart radar cruise control, and of course this nice chrome Mazda logo. Right behind, you'll have your paddle shifters, your light controllers, and the windshield wipers. Get this started. Foot on the brake, push start, and there we go. Left hand side, you got your power source, center, the speedometer, right hand side, fuel, and the coolant. Down below, miles till E, mileage, and the current temperature outside. For the right hand side, you can switch out some of these menus. So the info button right there on the steering wheel. So let me zoom in, toggle on it, and you have a couple of different options there to cycle through for any stats that you want to see displayed. Counting down, you do have your MI drive, which is your drive modes. So let me go ahead and go back to the screen here. You toggle up, you got sport, normal, EV, and off-road right there. Up above, you do have the heads-up display showing your speed on the glass, which is a very nice convenience. Before showing the infotainment center, let's check out this layout. We got this nice heavy-duty rubberized material up here, the white leather, beautiful exposed stitching, and then the AC vents integrated, very clean. And then you do have the Bose audio. Here's the screen right here. You will have wireless Apple CarPlay, and much like the other similar Mazda infotainment centers, you're going to control it with this center knob with a couple of hotkeys, the volume. So let's go ahead and show you. And then you will have the 360 camera, and that's the view right there. Below that, we'll have our AC setup. You'll have heated steering wheel, dual control, climate, heated seats, ventilated seats, and of course the rear control for the AC behind us. Below that, you'll have the wireless charging for your phone, additional charging port right here. And then we have this beautiful wood laminate right here. You toggle this, you'll have the cup holders, your shifter, the MI drive, your button there for the fuel source, hill descent, and the 360 camera, and of course back to the infotainment buttons, electronic parking brake, and center console. It's going to be similar to the CX-9, where you have one side you can toggle to open it up, and then toggle for the other side. In here, we have some charging ports as well, and the SD card slot right there for your navigation maps. For the front passenger seat, once again, beautiful white leather with that piping down the center. It will be a power seat, and let's check out the glove box. There you go. Above, here's your rear view mirror with the garage door openers down below, your pilot lights, sunglasses holder, and then the controllers for the pano moonroof, front visor with vanity, and of course that little lights right there to give you a little lighting. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the rear space. Now I do have the front passenger seat all the way back, and this seat's all the way back, so I got plenty of space for my knees. I'm an average size guy, and for the headroom, got plenty of headroom here, of course. Let me go ahead and hop into the third row and see how I feel about it. Okay, so I am in the third row. The second row seat is all the way back. For the most part, my knees aren't touching. I got my feet in a relatively comfortable position, and not too bad. And of course, the headspace is pretty good. So for reference, I am in the third row. The second row seat is all the way back, and as you can see, knees aren't touching, and I have a decent amount of space here for my feet. For reference, here is the front passenger seat all the way back. My seat's all the way back here in the second row. I do have plenty of space for my knees, access to the rear map pocket right here, And I'm not too squished in, and overall very. Let's go ahead and take a peek of what's under the hood. And here we go. Overall clean setup. Sky Active PHEV badging right there, right on the engine cover. Nothing too crazy. Overall, very nice setup. And before we get on the test drive, here is the lights. You'll have a nice slim LED design for the blinkers. Here are your LED front lights. On the sides, it'll be the similar setup. Nice slim design. And then let's go ahead and check out the tail lights. Very clean design. And I do like that little black portion that's in there, just kind of making it a little different. Okay, so let's go ahead and step on it. Very nice. Very similar performance to the last CX-90 I reviewed. Of course, the other one was gasoline and a S trim level. So let's go ahead and get off onto the side road and go over my personal opinions of the exterior and interior of this vehicle. Okay, so the Artisan Red, the newest red to the Mazda lineup. Big fan of this red. And I mean, it's just very sophisticated, and especially for this type of vehicle, it just syncs up with it very well. The overall appearance of the CX-90, big fan of as well. Now, they did transition from the CX-9 look to the CX-90, which is just much more sophisticated stylistically, and especially due to that front grille. The CX-9, I actually like the front grille of the CX-9, but compared to this one just has overall way more class, and I believe you're going to turn heads on the road at least. And of course, you do have the chrome trim all along the Mazda CX-90. What I thought was a very nice touch was Mazda inscribed on the side valance chrome pieces. Very well done. Now for the interior, this white Napa leather, big fan of. Of course, I live in Texas, where the heat is sometimes pretty unbearable. So having a white leather interior is a lot nicer than the black leather. And to go further on the seats, pretty comfortable. I can see myself do a nice road trip down to the beach in this setup pretty easily. You know, the center console does have some padding as well for your elbow. Very nice touch. Lastly, let's go ahead and hit on some of the technology. I mean, this thing is pretty much stacked with everything you want. The heads-up display, the wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You do have the additional safety features, of course, blind spot, lane keep assist, smart radar cruise control. You have your different drive modes, and overall a very well set up design. So if you are in the market at this price point, I do recommend checking it out alongside our competitors, and I think you'll be pleased with the package you get for the cost of the vehicle. And that's it for this quick review on the 2024 Mazda CX-90 PHEV Premium Plus. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like and subscribe. If you want to share your opinion on the CX-90 PHEV, leave a comment down below. I do appreciate you guys checking out the video, and I'll catch you all in the next review.